Officials say at least 207 people, that number just updated moments ago, 207 people have been killed in 8 explosions, including 2 officers. They are calling this series of blasts this morning the worst violent spell in the country since the Civil War ended a decade ago. 6 happened almost simultaneously near churches and luxury hotels. The other 2 happened just outside the capital. Sri Lankan officials say 7 suspects are now in custody connected to these bombings. The government has issued an island-wide curfew. They have also temporarily blocked social media sites to stop the spread of rumors and fake news. Now, beyond the 207 who were killed, they are reporting another 450 people have been hospitalized for their injuries. Of course, this is a developing story. We'll continue to keep you updated as we get more numbers and as we hear from people who are there. Now, this morning, I have been speaking to a man who says he is from Atlanta and is currently in Sri Lanka, very close to where the bombings happened. His name is Griffith. He and 3 friends from Atlanta are currently locked in their hotel because of that curfew. They say the bombings happened just blocks away from them. He sent us this message. Let's take a listen.
We arrived at our hotel here in Colombo, Sri Lanka, around 3 a.m. this morning. We got up for breakfast and was told by the general manager of the bombings that have occurred here. He has instructed us not to leave the hotel. We are not hearing any of the bombings, but are only keeping up with it through the news, actually. Our travel agent called this morning to tell us that they would be transferring us out first thing in the morning. Currently, the whole city is under a curfew until further notice. We are safe, but obviously concerned for the other people here in Colombo that have been affected by this awful occurrence. Both Facebook and Instagram have been shut down here in Colombo to avoid fake news.
He says they have been able to get in touch with family and friends via text. In fact, that's how we are communicating right now. I just got another message from him. I asked him where he was when the bombs went off, if they heard anything. He says they were actually asleep after they got in so late. They went over to the hotel, and it wasn't until they woke up for breakfast that they heard the news. They say they have a driver for the week, and he was instructed not to take them anywhere today. We will stay in touch with them. I hope they get out safe. I'm sure on this Easter morning they wouldn't mind a prayer. Of course, this is a developing story. We will continue to keep you updated on air and online at 11alive.com.